Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 5 video, and in this one, we're still trying to make our way to the top of the ladder. If you've been following along with us, you'll know that right now we're 18 and 5, not bad, sitting at 1358, that's okay. The thing is, the ladder starts at 1464, so we need about 100 points to get on there. Ultimately, our goal is the top 20, which currently today is sitting at 1606. Whew, pretty high. But yep, that's our goal, is to be able to open the ladder and just see our name on that home page. Let's see what we can do today against... Oh, this battler. I don't know what Espeon might want to do to me, but I don't think it one-shots me. So I do think I'm just going to Seed Flare. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and sub here, because Cress could be T-Wave or something silly. Credilli comes out, though. We are Serene Grace. So, should we go for Air Slash Flinches? Yeah, let's do it. Cress comes back out. Okay, go for the Seed Flare again. Surprisingly, we don't get the drop. But we'll go for it again here and get the drop for sure. And now we'll sub up again. Okay. And I guess we'll just continue Seed Flaring if that's the way this person wants to play it. Crest can come out. We can lower its special. We can knock it out. Lopunny comes out here. It's probably got Ice Punch. So we did decide to go to Granbull there. And Granbull is okay here. It can use Close Combat. I'm actually going to Thunder Wave, because Credilli is Swords Dance. Like, oh, it's Curse. Ooh. Alright, thought it was Swords Dance. I was wrong. Gonna just go ahead and Close Combat, though, because I think we still might two-shot him. Might be closer now. Tougher to tell now. So I think I'm going to switch out. I'm hoping that he's Stone Edge and Earthquake rather than Seed Bomb. But I'm wrong. He is Seed Bomb. But we'll hopefully get him fully paralyzed at some point and be on our way. There we go. Some point is now. I'm trying to figure out who we want to send out here. If we do Beedrill versus Credilli, U-turn does plenty, even at +2 defense. So let's just turn right around here. I want you to see the bee and be scared. We're going to go ahead back to Shaman here and get the little bit of leftovers recovery that we need. Lopunny has to come out here, I would imagine. It does. Go back to Granbull again. He might trick us or something like that. Switcheroo. No, he stays with the Ice Punch. Cool. We're going to just click return this time. Magic Bounce is real from Espeon, maybe. So, not going to risk that. That crit also broke through the attack drop, so really did a lot more. So it would probably do like 24 without that, and then 2/3 of 24, so 16, you know. So Cress is back. We're going to go straight to Beedrill and then U-turn again. There's no reason not to, right? Well, actually, I could Toxic Spikes once, and then U-turn. Because now things are going to get poisoned, which is great. Gastrodon's here. I don't really know what it wants to do. I'm just going to go to Seviper and hope we get a Giga Drain off. Because it should one-shot the Gastro from here. I was pretty sure he wasn't going for Earthquake, just in case the bee was coming out. So we're going to go back to Granbull here. Because, right, Psyshock shouldn't do too much. He is hidden power fighting, but we do get the paralysis off, which is what we were hoping for. Back into Shaman. We're going to sub up here and hope that he, Calm Minds or something. We can just go ahead and Leech Seed him now. And now there's not a ton he can do except sit and wait for the flinch Leech Seed to knock him out. Alright, flinch or para every turn till we get a crit, till Leech Seed drains him, something like that. It's just so crazy, you know, that this is a strategy that can work. Yeah, insanity. Complete insanity. Serene Grace is so broken when you can set it up like this. Lopunny comes out here. And I'm just going to knock it out, I think. Oh, that did not knock it out. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead to Granbull. Lopunny can't switch out, really. If it did, it couldn't switch back in without taking the poison damage and getting knocked out, unless it was coming in after a knockout itself, right? We are faster than Gastro. So Gastro could come in here, but Espeon's a good choice. And we're just going to click return and go down. Espeon took some life orb damage, which is good to know. We're just going to go for the air slash here because we only have one seed flare left. Plus we'll just get the flinch, plus the poison, plus the other air slash, and we'll knock it out. Just total nonsense, huh? We'll set up our sub and set up our seeds, and it's just mean. I mean, it's not, I don't know, it's not super fun, but it seems to win. So, you know, you can't fight a winning strategy here. Air slash should be enough to get him from here. And we're going to go ahead and search for our next game. Again, trying to do around 3 per video. And I think my opponent left here. So, 1452. Let's go. That could be some good yellow for us. Carnivine's here. We're going to take the sleep powder, I guess, with Arbok, because we can't risk taking the power whip with Kingler. Hey, whatever, we'll take this. We're going to gunk shot the Carnivine here. We could coil, but I expect the switch out, so don't really want to. Hopefully we pick up a poison on something. Just going to confirm that this match ended. Almost. We'll confirm back in 10 seconds, I guess, just in case. Yeah, I was happy with that first game. Like I said, it wasn't fun, but it was played well. Look at that, 25. Let's go. Oh, I hope we can break into the 14s in this video. That would be amazing. Right, Mightyena comes out to intimidate us, but we do get a good gunk shot off and poison him, which is what we were looking for. No lefties on him, which means she's choice banned, maybe? Nope. He's either choice banned or life orb. We don't know. It doesn't seem like he can do a ton to Hydreigon. So, but he is faster than Kingler, and we don't want him to get 2 attacks off with the, especially if he's choice banded, which he is. So we'll just go ahead and drop this Draco for the KO. Oh, Mantine comes out. Is this one of those crazy life orb Mantines that we experienced last time? We'll just go right back to Arbok then, as he attacks with Ice Beam and freezes us. Cool. Okay. That's a thing that could happen. We thawed immediately, though, just to miss our gunk shot. And now he's set up his Swift Swim. So we can go ahead and Sucker Punch then, and hope that Life Orb takes him the rest of the way out, which it really almost does. But we do have Mach Punch and Fernape to clean it up, thankfully. So, all things being equal, that was fine. That happened, and it was fine. I don't know what he's thinking about here, because Mantine's not that fast. It's slower than everything we've revealed so far, so, like, if he chooses to save it, I guess it's fine, but, like, I don't know what he... Yeah, right? Just gotta let it go. We also have Stealth Rock on this Infernape that we're hoping to set up. That would be pretty awesome this early in the game. But I'm not sure what's going to happen here, because Torterra comes out, which makes sense, right? Because it's raining. So we're going to switch out to Simisage. I wanted to go Tornadus, but I was worried about the Rock Polish Stone Edge that I don't even know if it exists. Hidden Power hopefully just one-shots the Torterra. Should two-shot the Mightyena, I would think, from this range. Maybe the Carnivine with Expert Belt on. So a switch out is possible here. Possible switch out. And just having Hydreigon in the back with Draco Meteor is like... makes you feel good. The Trode comes out, which makes me feel bad. Probably got Signal Beam. He is lefties. Let's... Signal Beam, yeah. But he's leftovers. So, alright, actually probably doesn't knock out the Infernape in 2, so we can handle that very well. Set up the rocks that we wanted to set up. He's got to be worried about activating Blaze here, right? Because, yeah, if he were to Thunderbolt there, he'd activate Blaze and we'd probably one-shot him with Flare Blitz, so he doesn't want to do that. Mightyena comes out. We are Life Orb and -1. Does Mach Punch still get him? 22 to 27. Wow, it looks like it might not get him. And he's definitely going to double edge this time around, right? So... wow, really? That's so unfortunate. We're faster than him, though. So if he Sucker Punches and gets a crit, then we're in trouble, right? Just like I said. We can, I guess, Agility and then Swords Dance and then Hope. Was that the right play? I think so. There's nothing else that could set up. Wow, that was really unfortunate, because I don't think Sucker Punch works if we Mach Punch. And I guess he knew that. Wow, that was a bummer. Although, apparently Sucker Punch might have knocked us out anyway. Oh, no, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. Carnivine comes out here, which remains unfortunate. So we are going to go Tornadus and just try to knock him out. Whew, lucky us. Lucky us. How does Torn do against Carnivine? With Heat Wave, not good enough. So probably just gotta click Hurricane here. Mightyena probably comes out and just faints to the rocks and poison. So, oh, Trode comes out. Oh, and of course we miss. Of course we miss. Why would we hit that? Why would we hit that? I am gonna go Simisage here. Because hopefully what'll happen is Thunderbolt and then Hidden Power into our Overgrow Leaf Storm. Let's go. That was like our only hope for dealing with the Electrode, who has super effective attacks against all of our Pokemon that are left not fainted. So, whew, scary moment, but we figured it out. Mightyena is now here, and we'll go back to Kingler, expecting the double edge here. Instead, a critical hit crunch comes through. So this dude is all crits. This Mightyena is all crits. Makes no sense to switch out with such little health, so we will just click return and hope that we get our own crit. That's nice. That's pretty nice. That means you're in range for sure for this HP Ice. Torterra doesn't want any part of this HP Ice, so we get to see who's last, and presumably... Oh no. Alright, we played poorly against this thing earlier. Maybe just in our last video. So what's the deal? Swoobat gets Air Slash, huh? Hydreigon. Okay, so at +2, it doesn't get Hydreigon, which is great. Dark Pulse does half, also great. We're going to go ahead and Rock Slide. Yo, he's Life Orb? Legit, okay. So you can go ahead and Calm Mind if you want to, but we're Specs. I mean, this is going to knock you out, probably. And then we just have to hope against Torterra, I suppose. I didn't realize you were Life Orb. Okay, Torterra comes out. I hope we two-shot it. We don't. But that's all right, because Torn can come out here, take one Stone Edge, no big deal. Can go ahead and Heat Wave here. Oh, it did get the KO. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't. Swoobat comes out here. It has to do something. Life Orb against Hydreigon does 33 to 39. So that's actually pretty bad. So I am going to just Heat Wave here. We get a crit. Unbelievable. Oh, we don't get a crit. We get the burn. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. That dude played way better than I thought a 12-11er should play. Except for the Electrode blunder. Electrode won the game for him. Okay. But we are moving on. I don't know what Dunsparce can do against me here. It seems like nothing. I mean, it can glare me, but like I get a free Nasty Plot off. So I'm just gonna try to two-shot the Stunfisk with Shadow Ball here and hope to not get paralyzed by the discharge, even though it's a crit. Cool. Okay. We do two-shot the Stun Fisk. Nice. It's pretty bulky, and it's Rest Talk from when we had it. Rest Talk, Earth Power, Discharge. So we like seeing that. Swoobat's here. Thing is, Swoobat might not knock us out from this range. I don't know. It does. And it's Life Orb. Okay, cool. Glad that we know that it is. Glad that we know what's going on. Oh, we can shift the burn onto something else. That's cool. Alright, we're going Basculin here. We just kind of feel like we don't want to let this thing get set up. Seismitoad is Water Absorb? He is, yep. Okay, but that's all right because we have Hydreigon, right? Earthquake, maybe? Maybe Stealth Rock, okay. I'm going to just go ahead and Dark Pulse here. I'm curious about Seismitoad. I don't know what he's all about. Yeah, he's not doing much to Hydreigon. Okay, if Dark Pulse did... does Draco get him with Life Orb? 60 to 71? Ooh, probably not. So then... I'm going to switch out to Mush. And if he paralyzes us, he paralyzes himself, so we'll take that. That's okay with me. I'm just going to click Calm Mind here. And he's probably Headbutt, so, you know, he'll probably just go for the Serene Grace flinches, but we're good. And he's not Eviolite yet, because I don't think Dunsparce exists yet. Swoobat comes out. We do a good amount of damage to him, and what's really nice about that is Psyshock goes for the defense, so even if he Calm Minds here, like we get our own Calm Mind off, Life Orb plus Psyshock knock him out for sure from here. Oh, almost Psyshock by itself did. And we're still +2 on defense, so like we're stored power into my Psychic type. Okay, cool. We take that all day. Swoobat is like, I don't know. Last video, he just wrecked us, and I didn't know what to do about it, and really messed it up. I'm just going to click Psyshock again. I want to continue to take advantage. Okay, now I'm going to Moonlight. Take advantage of the +2 that we have going on here. It was nice to see Seismitoad did such little damage to us. I thought it would do a lot more, but I guess this Mush is bulky enough. Plenty of health, I guess. And Seismitoad's a really good choice here for the Finnish champ because, like we saw earlier, it can't really do anything to Hydreigon, so no point in keeping it around. There we go. The Mush. The Mush. Let's see if we can... Okay, Dunsparce is here. And again, it's going to go for those flinches. Wow, it doesn't get the flinch. That's pretty nice. We're going to Moonlight now. We could go for the knockout, but at this point, if he gets the headbutt flinches, like, he'll be in range for Hydreigon, so that's okay. And the forfeit just comes through. We're not going to end on a forfeit, so we'll do one more. But we broke into the 14s. We hope to stay in the 14s with this. I am going to Protect, just to see what this Manectric's all about. Usually Specs, perhaps exclusively Specs. Exclusively Specs. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and, well, it doesn't really do that much damage to us. Does it know Switcheroo or anything? No. Let's just Thunderwave. cool. That was pretty good. I don't know what Magnazone's going to do, so I am going to protect here. I have no idea what Magnazone's going to do. All right, it's going to Volt Switch. So Lando's going to block that Volt Switch and then strike back with a crushing Earth Power. Nope. Crushing Sludge Wave against this Cacturn. Wait, did I pick the wrong Landorus? Yeah, I did. It's just OG Landorus. Only 37.5 to KO. But we're trying it. Because the Life Orb. Yeah. Alright, we got that one. That's good, that's good. I'm hoping that Magnazone is Scarfed or something. Or Specs, doesn't matter. But the paralysis, if it's Scarfed, the paralysis is amazing. So excuse me there. Hoping he comes out. It could go for Ice Punch or like Return or something. Not totally sure what it might do. I do want to save Lando because 2 electric types seem good. So I'm going to go Absol here because it does have the Sucker Punch that we can utilize here just to do some damage. I almost went to Rotom, but if you notice, Rotom is now Electric Fire, and in Gen 4, it is always Electric Ghost, and its forms just give it different attacks, so... I don't have any idea what roles might be like. Dustox does nothing to Lopunny. Who else did we have? Rotom, Heat. Overheat will knock him out. You want to just do that? Yeah, let's just do that. Just go ahead and overheat. Yeah, it's too bad, but oh yeah, he's not scrappy either, so unfortunate. Alright. Well, I'm going to switch out to Dustox here, because what could be happening is a Scald, but what could also be happening is a Toxic, a Wish, something like that. And now we get Quiver Dance. Like, Dustox was pretty good and bulky in Gen 4, with Shield Dust preventing additional effects from hitting. Oops. But Overheat one-shots, right? But when we Quiver Dance a second time here, it really won't. And then we'll just Roost up and be back to full health. And now the only concern is, can Magnazone explode? The answer is no. Incredible. I think Dustox might just sweep then. Because we are immune to other effects, or to we're immune to, right, secondary effects of moves because of Shield Dust, so couldn't paralyze us with Thunderbolt. We felt really confident just Quiver Dancing up. Primeape comes out here, but I feel confident that Sludge Bomb will get him at +4, and we just get the sweep. So a really good set there for us. We won 4, so we're now sitting at 22-5 and 1436. Our next video, ideally, will make it to that ladder. Remember that mark was 1464, so we hope to be on the top 500 of that ladder next time. We're starting to get the feel for Gen 5, but please, we're still new to it. Give us any advice you have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.